It's going to be a great night to show the strength, depth, and talent of the members of the PGA of Canada.
Thanks, Remy. Tonight we're proud to bring together members of the PGA of Canada from coast to coast. And we welcome those who are viewing this online as well. And Remy will get on to that in a bit. We respectfully acknowledge that the Orange County Convention Centre, where Canada Night has taken place, resides on the lands and territories of the Sis, Apache, Kulsa, Timucua, and Tipegano tribes, as well as the Somali tribe of Florida and the Muskogee tribe of Indians of Florida. As we gather today on these treaty lands, we have the responsibility to honor and respect the four directions: lands, water, plants, animals, and the ancestors that walk before us, and the wonderful elements of creation that exist. Remy?
The evening is being recorded and can be found on the YouTube and Vimeo platforms about an hour after conclusion of the event. La cérémonie de méritage de ce soir est filmée et sera disponible sur les plateformes YouTube et Vimeo environ 1 heure après la conclusion de celle-ci. As Scott mentioned, Canada Night is presented by TPC Toronto at Osprey Valley. Over the past 10 years, Osprey Valley has been transformed into one of the best clubs in Canada. The addition of a modern clubhouse, state-of-the-art practice facilities, and performance academy, stay-and-play villas all contribute to the success of this beautiful facility. It is now the permanent home of Golf Canada and will be host once again this summer of the RBC Canadian Open. All of this is possible because of the leadership and vision of owner Chris Humeniuk. So we would like to invite Chris to come and say a few words. Mr. Humeniuk.
Well, I'd like to start by saying, Kevin, thank you for the kind words, and thank you for the kind words. This is the most colorful outfit I had to wear at any event hosted by Kevin Thistle. I don't own Chucks, but I knew the blue and gray was not on tonight. So it's wonderful to be here tonight with so many industry leaders from across the Canadian golf scene. We like to say at Osprey Valley that we are very proudly and unapologetically Canadian, which means more now than it ever has, really, hasn't it? 2025 was certainly a big year for us. It was a thrill to step onto the world stage and host the RBC Canadian Open. It means a lot to us to play a role in hosting the National Open. But truthfully, there is more to Osprey Valley than just hosting a PGA Tour event. Those of you who have been to visit us or know a little bit about our story certainly know that we've been there for decades, and for many years we were known as 3 golf courses but, and fill in your own but there. My father and uncle had a long-held belief that one day our property could be so much more than just 3 golf courses. In 2018 we really began the next phase of our journey by joining the TPC network, becoming the first Canadian property to join the TPC network. And that was followed by our partnership with our friends at Golf Canada in 2022, announcing that we would become the new home for Canadian golf together with our friends from Golf Canada. And really, in many ways, we enjoyed one of the peaks of our journey in 2024 and 2025, opening our new clubhouses, our new amenities, and of course, hosting the Canadian Open. Our amenities have been built to complement the 3 golf courses and allow us to become a more diverse golf destination. The main clubhouse offers spaces to service everything from events to weddings to our daily public golfers, and the Heathlands is intended to offer a more intimate experience and a unique restaurant as well, giving guests many options for accommodation and dining while they're on the property. And we very proudly opened 15 villas this year. with upwards of 80 bedrooms, with the idea of offering each guest a unique stay and play experience, particularly at the end of a long day out on the golf course. Everything we've built has been built in pursuit of our vision to become one of Canada's leading golf destinations. We're very proud to offer Canadians an outstanding and very Canadian golf experience that's easy to reach within 45 minutes of Pearson International Airport. Beyond that, it really is extremely important to us to play a role in the growth and development of the game in Canada. And that's why we've partnered with Golf Canada, with First Tee Canada, and we're committed to hosting events beyond the Canadian Open. This year we'll be the proud host of the Canadian Junior Girls Championship and the regional finals for the RBC PGA Scramble. Really a major component of what we do is driven by our incredible team of PGA of Canada professionals. And we're very proud of that team and the work that they do. And I would encourage all of you to get involved in supporting the growth of the game. If you can host an event, one of the PGA of Canada events, please do. If you can help develop junior players, please do. Golf in Canada is in a wonderful place and has wonderful momentum, and we all have a role to play in continuing the growth and development of the game. And as we head into 2026 with another RBC Canadian Open on the horizon, it would be my pleasure to welcome all of you to the property. If you'd like to come visit us, please let us know. We'd be thrilled to host you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Merci, Chris, and merci pour le support de TPC Toronto à la PGA du Canada et à Golf Canada. Now I'm pleased to introduce one of the best partners of the PGA of Canada. Golf Canada est un partenaire privilégié de la PGA du Canada et nous sommes extrêmement heureux de cette association. We are very grateful of the partnership that we have with Golf Canada. So please welcome the CEO of Golf Canada, le directeur général de Golf Canada, Monsieur Laurence Applebaum.
Merci beaucoup, Remy. Bienvenue à tous. Really nice to see everybody here. And on behalf of our nearly 400,000 members and 1,500 member golf courses and the 6 million people who get to play golf in our country, let me say a big thank you to all the PGA professionals, all the members, your families, your friends, for the service that you give to this game. I am personally very honored to have the relationship I have with the PGA of Canada, and starting with Kevin Thistle, someone who I've known for decades and decades and have been a member at some of his clubs. I got a couple letters over the years from Kev, but it's an honor to partner with you and your whole staff and team, which are true professionals, and to work with Scott and Tiff and the entire board of directors at PGA Canada. We're very grateful. Let me offer my personal congratulations to all the winners and nominees at the both provincial or zone levels, I should say, and especially to the winners at the national level. It's a real accomplishment in all of your careers to have this moment to be celebrated by your peers and all of us in the golf industry. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that we're in particularly honored that two of our national team coaches in Tristan Mullally and Derek Ingram have been awarded major honors. And our entire team at Team Canada, our Olympians, our national team winners, they're so proud of you both, and I just want to say a real big thank you to both of you. Thank you very much. On a national level, I just want to share with you that we get a chance to work on a National Alliance of Golf Associations, and Kevin, along with myself, Catherine Wood from the Superintendent Association, Suzanne Godby here from CMAC, and at the table, we're very lucky to have a new representative from the NGCOA. For more than 30 years, Jeff Calderwood served this golf industry, served his membership in an incredible way. And I just want to, on behalf of all of us on the professional side and from Golf Canada, make a heartfelt welcome to Nathalie Lavallee, who I saw Nathalie. She didn't see me yet, so she's probably embarrassed that I say this. A big welcome to Nathalie, who I know is going to be an incredible leader in golf in Canada. Nathalie, thank you so much. Nathalie, where are you? Just so I get a chance to see you. I don't want to... She's somewhere here. I know she is. And then last but not least, I just want to tell you maybe just briefly about the state of golf in our game, state of the game of golf. And Chris mentioned it. Golf's at an all-time high. We have more people playing more often than they ever have before. As I mentioned, about 6 million golfers across the country played somewhere in the area of 70 million rounds played in our country. And the NGCOA does a wonderful job in counting these rounds. From Golf Canada's perspective, and we're so grateful that everyone puts their scores into the Score Center, is we have 55% more rounds being played than 2019. And I know all of you are probably thinking about those people on your tee sheets and how much golf that you're managing, but we played 6% more golf than we did last year. And if you look at a graph, the trajectory of this game, it is, and I hope you'll share this news with me. We always say it, it's the most played game in our country. More people play golf than hockey, more people play golf than soccer, more people do our sport more than they do anything else. It's growing, it's getting younger, it's getting more female, it's getting more diverse, and it's getting to be something that everyone can do. We've had over 200,000 kids participate in First Tee. We've had more and more people trying golf, picking it up in off-course, in simulators, in places where they can practice and play the game. And I can tell you that the average handicap went up by almost a third. So we need all of you very badly. I tried to run a few stats. The individual who played the most rounds of golf on the male side played 506 rounds of golf last year. The number one female played 325 rounds. They were in Victoria, as you can imagine. And the places we played the most golf were at Royal Colwood, Royal Montreal, and Uplands Golf Course. And I just will tell you, we are lucky to be involved and participating and teaching and playing this game while we're on this ascension of this incredible moment. More Canadians winning, more Canadians playing, and on behalf of all of us at Golf Canada, we are just very grateful for all that you do, what you do. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you to all of you, and have a great season. Bye now.
Thanks, Laurence. Thank you very much for those stats and those words. I thought that maybe the guy that played the most golf was at Carmody, but I guess not, so we thought maybe. But at this time, I do want to say it's really important. Partnerships are what our industry is made of, and our partnership and relationship with Golf Canada and the PGA of Canada is something that gets talked about through the worlds of the PGA. So Laurence, to you and your team, thank you very much. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to our fearful leader, CEO, Kevin Thistle. There you go. You're up.
Good. I want to thank Tiff and Remy for hosting. As you saw last year and this year, they're a great dynamic duo, and they're such great friends, but I don't mind bantering back and forth, so I look forward to some more banter tonight. Also want to thank, Chris, thanks so much for your support and your kind words again, and Laurence, who's a great friend at the NAGA table. We have such great partners in the NGCOA, of course, and CMAC and Greenskeepers, Golf Canada, and the PGA of Canada. We try to do some great work together, but great friends at the table, of course. Also, Todd Davison, thanks so much from Echo Shoes, every award winner for the shoes that you're giving them, so can't thank you enough for sponsoring, etc. It's been inspiring to see our professionals, all year. Laurence said that since 2019, 55% more rounds played. That means a lot more time at the golf course than with your family, your friends, etc. The work-life balance has swung the other way, but we thank the professionals for what they do. Long, hard days, and you can see through our flagship, the RBC Scramble, we've had, it's the RBC PGA Scramble presented by BMW, but this year we had over 12,000 amateur golfers, and this is a great thing, the amateurs come together with our PGA professionals. That's what I love. I love getting amateurs together with our pros, and also we had over 190 qualifiers, and those qualifiers are run by PGA of Canada professionals. They handle each of these events, and it was a banner season again. It's our 10th season, I believe, in Canada. So to showcase what the event's all about, I want everyone to look at the screens, and we have a quick little video to show you what this great event is all about.
All right, let's have an epic 5 days.
It's been unbelievable. Definitely one of the best experiences of my life.
We've had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs.
I'm so glad that we signed up for a local qualifier. If we hadn't, we'd never be here. The journey we've been on, there's nothing comparable.
Oh, it's unbelievable out here. Quite the experience. It's an incredible course, and couldn't be happier to be out here.
The PGA of Canada, everything they do for all the AMs, all the PGA members in the country, unbelievable. Great experience.
Yeah, this is the best personally I've ever been treated in an event. It's been incredible.
It's been absolutely stunning. Like, these courses are some of the best golf you will ever see in your life, guaranteed.
I'm speechless, to be honest. Everything was just perfect this weekend. The people I was with, the way we played, the courses, sponsors, from the time we, landed here, it was nothing but great hospitality by everyone around.
Thanks to RBC, BMW, Adidas, Michelob Ultra, and all the partners, it's truly just been, it's a dream come true.
I don't know, to get this opportunity just as a PGA professional working at a club out in Edmonton, Alberta, it's insane. I got to meet these awesome people. We meshed pretty much right away.
Nakul Shadagopal, Ashley Shadagopal, Arjun Suresh, and Christina Ma, and their PGA professional Ryan Dick. This is the first time we have women on the winning team, so that's a special victory. Congratulations, come on up. Our champions, the 2025 RBC PGA Scramble, presented by BMW.
Definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Is something I will never, ever forget.
Such a great event. You saw a lot of umbrellas out there at certain times. You saw some shorts, which we don't see very often. At least we didn't have any sleet and snow this year, because that usually, we get the one day usually, but this year the weather was fantastic, actually. We're very lucky. But I want to thank all the great partners from RBC, BMW, Adidas, Michelob Ultra, Golf Canada, Coolbet, Uncrustables, and Vigor Eyewear support the event. And without sponsors, really, and nothing this could happen. The sponsors are so important to every event we do, RBC Canadian Open or any event that we do locally and professionally also, so thank you. It's so great to get so many professionals in the room, and it's really energizing to me, a lot of friends, etc. But I just want to recognize right now that some in the room are past presidents of PGA of Canada, honorary directors, members of our board, directors, zone executive directors, and or zone board members. So if you're with us today, see Mr. Guerin there, please stand up so we can recognize you. Stand up, Mr. Guerin. We thank you for all your service and guidance. It's been great looking back and how the PGA has always had very, very strong leadership. So thanks for everyone in the room. Also, we're here tonight to celebrate the dedication of golf professionals across Canada, in growing the sport, etc. You'll notice that each of the 12 awards are named after a veteran, of a legend of the PGA of Canada. And one example is the Warren Crosby Community Leader of the Year Award. One of my mentors growing up, it's an award that is given to a member demonstrating exceptional leadership qualities who've gone above and beyond in the communities. Also, Warren still, he runs he's involved with the PGA of Canada still to this day, and he runs our PGA of Canada Benevolent Fund, which is amazing, does great work. And if anyone doesn't know, I always like to say this when I'm speaking anywhere, we do have a member assistance program that is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for our members. So, if someone's having an issue, could be legal, could be substance, could be marital whatever, we have this hotline. And also, if someone else having a hard time, we do have this benevolent fund that we started about 5-6 years ago so we can help our fellow professionals. So very proud of that initiative that continues to this day. So before we begin our Hall of Fame inductions, I'm very proud. It's my honor. It might be a little emotional, and I hope I don't get too emotional, but it's my honor to announce that Peter Broome is our recipient of PGA of Canada's George Cumming Distinguished Service Award. This is our association's highest recognition for outstanding leadership and lifelong contribution to the game. I've known Mr. Broome since I was a young man, and it's one of those things where I was lucky enough to text back and forth with him today, but he touched everybody. It didn't matter if you were Jack Nicklaus. It didn't matter if you're an assistant pro at Seton Golf Club when you're a little muni or something. He treated everyone the same. He was, one of those people that, running, Acushnet, Titleist, and he was a Canadian, and he just loved Canada, and he loved the PGA Canada professionally. He still does. It's every time I talk to him, he just talks about how much he admires and loves our PGA of Canada professionals. And, as a proud Canadian, he spent more than 3 decades shaping the global golf industry through his leadership with the Acushnet and Titleist, while consistently supporting golf professionals around the world, and especially in Canada. Beyond his professional and industry achievements, his commitment to service, integrity, and giving back, including his family's work supporting ALS research, truly embodies the spirit of this award. It's one of those things where I had a chance to tell him how much he personally meant to me, and so many young people coming up in the business, and you're trying to find your way through the business, and he was just always supportive, and he would just remember your name. He would just take the time out to talk to every young professional and try to guide them through the business. And, very blessed he couldn't be here tonight, but right at this point, I invite Matt Broome's son to the stage to accept the word on Mr. Broome's behalf. Thank you.
I'm here representing my dad, who wanted to be here, but true to form, he didn't want to distract and take anything away from the celebration of an incredible achievements of all tonight's honorees. Like all of us in this room, everything in our life is connected to the game of golf. And for our family, the PGA of Canada and its members have always been very important to us. My dad's first connection to the game and the introduction of the important role of the PGA professional came from my grandfather. He admired their professional, Pat Fletcher, and the respect for he and the profession set the tone for the future connected to golf and the PGA of Canada members. As a junior golfer, my dad idolized the assistants at Royal Montreal. That included Ted Fletcher, among many others. But it was one of these professionals that changed his life. He was his hero, his mentor, and one of his dearest best friends. His name is Bob Hogarth. And while blessed with many mentors in his life, it was his example, his guidance, his encouragement that fostered the love for the game and led my dad to pursue a career in golf. We are forever grateful for his support, friendship, and friendship. Most of you in this room had a PGA of Canada member in your life, and that led to the same influence on your career journey. It is an incredible opportunity and responsibility you have in shaping the future of the game and this community. In 3 decades with Titleist and FootJoy, he served in many different roles. However, his passion, his calling, privilege, and the greatest source of his pride was being the custodian of their partnership with the PGA and all of their members. In Canada, he had the opportunity to partner with people like his old friend and classmate, Ted Manning, Mike Rowan, Matt Suter, who shared their same belief in the importance of the role of the professional. My dad absolutely wants to share this recognition with them, as the respect and appreciation for the golf professional is embedded in Acushnet's ethos. We have always felt blessed to be a part of this golf community, but never more so than over the last 18 months, as life has provided us with a new challenge battling ALS. It has been humbling how the golf community instantly wrapped its arms around my family with love and support. This includes our friends at the PGA of Canada and Golf Canada. In closing, on behalf of my dad and our family and friends, I wanted to express our appreciation for this honor of a lifetime. We thank Kevin, the officers, the board, PGA of Canada, and the entire membership for your love and support for granting us this privilege. To share the words of Lou Gehrig, my dad feels like one of the luckiest people on earth. It is with immense pride that we accept the George Cumming Award from an organization that truly shaped our entire family. Thank you, merci, and God bless.
Thank you, Matt, and congratulations to Peter and the entire Broome family. You have the support of the entire PGA of Canada membership. Just on a side note, you might notice that Scott Kolb, our president, is not here tonight. He had to stay home, take care of his mom, who's having a tough time, so we had Kevin do a speech for him. So it's now time to induct 3 members into the PGA of Canada Hall of Fame. En plus des récipiendaires dans les différentes catégories, nous intronisons ce soir 3 membres au temple de la renommée de la PGA du Canada. The recipients tonight, there's a shot clock down here, so we asked a minute and a half or 2 minutes, please, to make it so we can get out of here for dinner. So the first Hall of Fame inductee is Peter Semko. Peter truly did it all in the golf industry. Over the course of his remarkable life in golf, he served as a caddy, golf professional, administrator, instructor, golf course architect and developer, and eventually a golf course owner. His influence on the Canadian golf landscape is profound, and his mentorship helped guide the careers of countless PGA professionals who continue to carry forward his legacy today. Peter's exceptional contributions earned him wide recognition in his later years, including induction into the Saskatoon Sports Hall of Fame and the Saskatchewan Golf Hall of Fame. Mr. Semko passed away at the age of 89 on April 23, 2023. I would like to ask his son, David, who is also a PGA Class A professional, to accept the award on his behalf.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to just graciously accept this induction into the Canadian PGA Hall of Fame on my father's behalf. He was a great mentor to me throughout my life, as well as my 30-plus years as an assistant professional, Class A professional, and head professional. He was also a great mentor to many of the staff that worked with him, not for him, and he was always specific about that. Many moved forward to great careers as golf professionals. Many went on to different industries and had great successful careers. At one point in Saskatoon, every head professional that was employed had been under his guidance. My father had a great mentor in Pat Fletcher. Through his experience working for Pat, he learned about mentorship and he played it forward. That mentorship and that transfer of knowledge has always been a cornerstone in our Canadian PGA. There are so many people in this room, as I look out here, that live and breathe this mentorship and play it forward every day. The mentorship and the realization of how important it is and was came shining through the letters of support for Peter's induction. Reading the letters of support was quite emotional. It became pretty obvious what he meant to these other people as well as myself. If Peter was here this evening, he would accept this induction. I believe that he would mention and play it down. He would pass on that he couldn't do it without the help of and assistance with all the other great people that he worked with. But he absolutely loved golf. He lived and breathed it. His golf magazine collection that I inherited was something that, I got to tell you, only somebody that loved golf would have that. He loved it. And he would always say, if you love what you do, it's pretty easy to have fun. And he was blessed by the game of golf. He would thank all of you for being here. He would thank the people that helped him achieve what he did in his career of 50-plus years. He would thank and say that it was his family that helped him, and all of the great people that he had a pleasure to work with over the years. I very humbly accept this award on his behalf. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Our two other Hall of Fame inductees are Ron Lauer and Bob Breen. Bob passed away in 2014 after an illustrious golf career which included 15 PGA of Ontario championship wins. Ron Lauer, one of Calgary's most respected industry professionals, will be honored in person around his friends, family, and colleagues in Alberta later this year. So congratulations to Bob and Ron.
Thank you, Remy. And I know for those Albertans that are in the room, we have been back and forth with Ron, and there will be an amazing celebration on his behalf. He is very humble, and he wasn't able to be here, so we'll be doing that back home, so look out. All right, now it's time to get on with our first award. This is our Mo Norman Apprentice of the Year Award, and thank you again to Echo Golf Shoes for supporting the awards and gifting each winner a pair of shoes, their choice. As Remy mentioned, we'll be calling you up here. Use the stairs to the right, because if you come up here, then Remy usually cuts you off, and it's not that much fun. So call your name and come up on the side, and then we'll turn the mic over to you. So I am now pleased to announce the winner of the Mo Norman Award, and this recipient is Ian Penner from Southwood Golf Club in the Manitoba Zone. Serving a private club of more than 950 active members, Ian has played a central role in delivering a consistent, high-quality golf experience while managing a full calendar of operations year-round, supervising a seasonal staff of 33 individuals. Ian is deeply committed to mentorship and growing the profession. He actively supports aspiring professionals through guidance, education, and employment opportunities, while also serving on the assistance board and leading education workshops across the zone. His progression from apprentice to leader reflects a passion for the game, a dedication to service, and a clear trajectory towards becoming a future head professional. At this time, we would love to congratulate Ian on your award. Come on up.
Hello, everyone. Great to be here tonight with all of you. Thank you very much for this award. It's a true honor, and I'm very grateful to receive this award. I wanted to thank my entire team at Southwood. It's truly a reflection of the people I work with and the strong culture that we've created there, and getting to work with them every day, so that's great. They've really gave me a spot to grow and a good environment to an opportunity for the future. I'd also like to thank Callaway for their support and partnership over these past couple of years. I want to thank my beautiful wife. Your constant support, patience, and belief in me means more than I can say. Thank you for all the long days, early mornings, and everything in between. You've been there right beside me, and it wouldn't be possible without you. I would also like to thank Jesus for his guidance, strength he provides, and the opportunities that make moments like this possible. I'm incredibly grateful and excited for what's ahead, and thank you, everybody. It truly means a lot.
The second award is the Ben Kern Coach of the Year Award. I'm pleased to present this award, le gagnant, the recipient, from Elmhurst Golf and Country Club in the Manitoba Zone, Derek Ingram. This marks the third time the Golf Canada men's national team coach has earned this prestigious honor, and the sixth National PGF Canada Award of Derek's distinguished career. Widely regarded as one of Canada's most influential high-performance coaches, Derek's impact spans both the amateur and professional levels of the game. Derek reçoit ce soir un 6e titre national de la PGA du Canada. Il est reconnu comme un des meilleurs entraîneurs canadiens au niveau amateur et professionnel. He coached Team Canada at 3 Olympic Games, 8 World Junior Team Championships, and 6 World Amateur Team Championships, including a silver medal in Japan in 2014. Beyond performance, Derek is a leader in coach education, safe sport advocacy, and mentorship, leaving a lasting legacy on Canadian golf. Félicitations, congratulations, Derek.
Thanks, Remy. I'm going to take the glasses out here. First off, just a quick note to Matt Broome. And congratulations to Peter. Was a mentor for me growing up. Met him in 1996. I consider him a giant in the industry, both and for his family, and a real gentleman, and consider myself lucky to have been mentored by him. For the PGA of Canada and PGA Manitoba, thank you. The teaching and coaching programs and the mentorship and the leadership I've gained over the years. Starting with Ben off himself, it's important for us to keep that momentum, but I'm really proud to be a member of the PGA of Canada and carry the flag around the world. I'd like to thank Golf Canada. The single most important entity for me being where I am right now is Golf Canada. There's no way I'd be where I am without them, and I just want to thank you guys for putting your trust in me. See Laurence is here and Paul is here and some other Golf Canada people, so thank you for that. I have some partners as well that are partners in the industry. Dave Wilson from Penn Golf, Foresight Sports, and Aaron Hardy, people at Puma, and the great folks over at Titleist, Ted Manning and Rishi. Thank you for your support. I've had some mentors and supporters over the years, and there's just so many to name. But I can't name them all, but I will name a couple, like Henry Brunton and Dean Sprittle and Doug Roxburgh and Kevin Blue and Jeff Thompson and Robert Radcliffe and my partner Tristan Mullally from Golf Canada and Tour Habits and Garth Gabranson, legends and people who've really been great for me over the years to steal from. The players I coach, you're fortunate to coach some of the best players in the world, the Corey Connors and Taylor Pendrith and the Mac Hughes, and I've learned so much from them, and I've been thankful to be able to lead them, so thank you for putting your trust in me as well. And just lastly, my family, I often forget this, my wife Kim, and she allows me to be away a million times a year to do what I love to do, to coach golf. It's my calling. And besides her and my 2 boys at home, just trying to be a great role model for them. So thank you, please. Thank you, and I love you guys at home. Cheers.
taller than me. It's amazing when you do start to hear these speeches and you start to look around the room, and I was just standing there, and it's amazing the word mentorship, how it shows up so often throughout this. So every one of you should look around the room here tonight and realize that you're either thankful for somebody in this room, or they're very thankful for you. So it's a big part of what we do, and think about that often. We're going to head into the third award, which is Tech's Noble Award for Professional Development. We're pleased to announce this recipient of the evening, the winner, presented by TaylorMade, and from the Ontario zone, Golf Canada zone, Tristan Mullally. Tristan? Through Tristan's role with Golf Canada and along his long-standing service to the PGA of Canada, Tristan has helped shape how coaches learn, connect, and deliver excellence at every level of the game. A respected leader in coach and development, Tristan has contributed to a wide range of national education initiatives and has facilitated coach seminars across the country and served as a keynote speaker for the PGA of Ontario, PGA of BC, Alberta Golf, Nova Scotia Golf, and Golf Manitoba, helping align provincial programs with national best practices. He has voluntarily mentored more than 15 coaches nationally and helped create the Women in Coaching program, now in its 4th year of supporting over 50 female coaches across Canada. A former Ben Kern Coach of the Year recipient, Tristan continues to represent the PGA of Canada with professionalism and purpose. You're a big part of what we do, and Tristan, congratulations.
It's hard to follow Derek. My great friend, congrats. Look, it takes a village. I'm standing here because so many people have passed their knowledge and their passion on to me. I'm proud to continue that cycle. To be recognized by my peers developing coaches is a truly humbling honor. My thanks to the many friends and mentors who shaped my path. Garen McNeil at Royal Portrush, Don Patterson, David Carney, Wayne Wester, Ian Peake, Pete Cowan, John McHenry, Glenn Kundari, Sinead Kenny, Liam Mucklow, Graham McDowell, Neil Manship, Derek. This list could go on and on. Truly, I am here based on the help of others. Golf Canada, it's been 15 years this year. Thank you for being a phenomenal company to work for and giving me the opportunities to make a difference. Laurence, great speech, and I thank you for your incredible vision and driving the success of Golf Canada. Emily Phoenix, it's been a pleasure working alongside you and watching you grow into a great leader. Matt, Sam, who do most of the heavy lifting, my fellow coaches at Golf Canada, they continue to help athletes achieve their dreams. Martin and the Golf Foundation, and Jeff and Doug for taking a chance so many years ago on an Irishman. I need to thank my supporters in Ping and Foresight and Puma and Acushnet, been phenomenal partners over the years. Thank you to PGA Canada and the PGA of Ontario, Kevin, Glenn, Kendra, Darcy, Stephanie, Kate, Melanie, Stacey. I appreciate all you do to facilitate growth and sharing. Thanks to the provincial associations and coaches, PGA members across Canada for fanning the competitive excellence in others and developing athletes. Finally, my family, my dad for getting me into the sport, my wife Natalie, you're superhuman, beautiful inside and out, truly the glue that holds our family together. And then to my kids, thank you for your patience while Daddy travels and works odd hours. So my legacy to you, Connor, Riley, and Harriet is this: your passion and your job can be the same. Love what you do and it won't ever feel like work. Congrats to all the nominees and the award winners, and have a great night. Thank you.
Tell you what, the national coaches are in pretty good shape. Laurence, you should give him a little more money for food and beverage, I think, so they can look like me. Fourth award, the Stan Leonard Class A Assistant Professional of the Year Award. I'm pleased to announce that the recipient of the Stan Leonard Award, thanks to our friends at Golf Away Tour, will be invited on a trip to the amazing Costa Navarino Resort in Greece. Thanks to TJ Rule and everyone at Golf Away Tours. The winner for this year, from the Derrick Club in the Alberta zone, Tyler Leicht. Tyler, it doesn't say if it's a trip for 4, 2, 4, 6, or 8, but you can work that out with TJ. Tyler plays a vital leadership role in both the daily operations and long-term success of the Derrick Club. His responsibilities span from golf operations, member services, staff mentorship, instructional programming, cross-departmental coordination, all with a consistent focus on delivering an exceptional experience for members and guests. A passionate advocate of junior development, Tyler plays a central role in delivering inclusive, year-round junior golf programming for golfers aged 3 to 18, ranging from introductory programs to competitive development teams. His commitment to mentorship extends to new professionals, junior staff, and aspiring PGA members, both within his facility and across the zone. Beyond the club, he serves on the PGA of Alberta Assistance Board of Directors and was elected Vice President in 2025, contributing to education, professional development, and community outreach initiatives. Congratulations, Tyler.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tyler. I'm incredibly honored to receive the Stan Leonard Class A Assistant Professional of the Year Award. Thank you to the PGA of Canada, as well as TPC Toronto at Osprey Valley and Echo for hosting such a special night for all of us. Before anything else, I want to acknowledge the legacy behind this award. Stan Leonard was not only one of Canada's greatest golfers and a true pioneer of Canadian golf, but also a professional who set the standard for excellence, mentorship, and commitment to the game. To receive an award that carries his name is deeply meaningful, and I'm humbled to be associated with that legacy. Congratulations to all this year's finalists and award winners, as well as our PGA of Canada Hall of Fame inductees, especially to Mr. Ron Lauer from my PGA of Alberta zone. Big thank you to Team Titleist and FootJoy, Joey Serrata, Adam Verspilt, Crystal Austin, and Mike Rowan for your continued support and taking great care of me every season. Thank you to my PGA of Alberta zone, including our incredible office staff, Robert, and your entire team for your continued support and taking care of me. Thank you to Golf Away Tours, Ron and TJ. I look forward to exploring Greece with you this spring. I'd like to also extend my sincere thanks to the Derrick Golf Winter Club, our members, staff, and especially our golf professional team, Haiku, Kyle, Adam, Marcia, and Trevor. I'm incredibly grateful for the guidance and support each of you has shown me. You've played a significant role in shaping me not only as a PGA professional, but as a person. The growth and success I've had is a direct result of the learning, mentorship, and examples set by our golf professional team. I'm proud to represent what you've instilled in me and to be part of such a special group. I want to especially thank my head golf professional, Trevor Goplin. His leadership and mentorship have had enormous impact on my life. Trevor took a chance on a small northern Alberta kid like myself, like himself, and that decision changed my life and career. I'm incredibly grateful for his trust, guidance, and belief. I'm proud to work for one of the best golf professionals and people in our association, and I wouldn't be on this stage without him. And finally, to my wife, Brittany, who's here tonight, thank you for your endless support, encouragement, and understanding during late nights, early mornings, and everything in between that goes in this profession. We've learned how to navigate this career of mine together, and I get to do what I love every day because of you. Thank you again, and enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone.
Now our fifth award, the George Knutson Teacher of the Year Award. And thrilled to announce the recipient of our fifth award, the George Knutson Teacher of the Year from Whistlebear Golf Club in the Ontario Zone. Congratulations to Mike Martz. Mike is widely respected for his ability to connect with students of all ages and skill levels, creating a learning environment that is engaging, supportive, and results-driven. Whether guiding beginners or developing competitive juniors, he tailors each program to the individual, delivering personalized instruction supported by a clear developmental plan. All the programs Mike has created, he has mentioned in the past that he is most proud of the Golfers with Disabilities Clinics, which he initiated in 1999 and ran for 10 years with the City of Kitchener, Kids Ability, and the Waterloo Region Separate and Public School Boards. The 4-week summer program introduced golf to 20 children and adults with mental and physical challenges. A great undertaking, and kudos to what you've done there. And to Mike, congratulations.
I'm going to actually put a speech out this time because I always forget. I get talking and I forget what I'm doing. This jacket, first of all, is Mo Norman's. It was his favorite jacket. I was a pallbearer at his funeral, and I wear it to honor him. So, Ian, maybe you can wear it. 44 small? 44 short? Okay. It's an honor for me to accept this award. George Knudsen, I had the wonderful experience of meeting him about a year before his death. I had some words with some of the people in the crowd here, and I've almost known everybody that the awards are named after. So maybe that's 42 years in the golf business. I was actually at a junior camp where the Tex Noble ran. Does anybody ever know Tex Noble? With Kevin, KT, you were probably that vintage, right? But anyway, I'm going to start with people I need to thank. I'm going to start at home and work my way out. My wife, Victoria, she's not here tonight. She emailed me today and said that she's got the snowblower out in Ontario right now. It's snowing again. For 35 years, she's put up with my shenanigans, being in the golf business, being away day and night. And for that, I mean, I'm very thankful for that. The team at Whistlebear, the ownership and management team, Adam Tobin's here today, Director of Golf back there, Chris Dickinson, Director of Instruction, that allow me to come to the golf course and do what I do on a daily basis and don't really ask me to do too much more than that, which is awesome. Ethan Hunt, Sean Wild, Brad Mellon, I also teach with from that facility. I thank them. They're young people that point me in the right direction every day and kind of shepherd me around. The National and Provincial Awards Committees, I know I've been on those committees, and they put more hours in the days that are already full. So, I appreciate your work with that. The other nominees, I mean, I don't know when you start to look at coaching, teaching, I don't know what metric actually puts one person above the other, but everybody else that's in that category, I'm sure they do great work. I know some of them. It's nice to mention in the same breath as Tristan and Derek. You know you're awesome when you only need one first name, and they know who you are. Tristan had given me some help in the past. Glenn Kandari in the back. Glenn's getting some love tonight. He sharpened my facilitating skills to a fine point, and I appreciate that. And like I said, Mo Norman, I appreciate what he did for me. He told me about 30 years ago, no matter what the state of the industry, the state of the economy, people that are survive are the good teachers and the good superintendents. 3 thoughts to follow. I can hear the music, but I'm going to leave you with 3 thoughts, because I've been around a long time. I talk for more than 2 minutes. 3 thoughts. 1 from the Buddha, 1 from the Tragically Hip, and 1 from Rob Gray from the University of Arizona. I'll let you decide who's from which. Follow those seeking the truth, not those that have found it. Maybe the Buddha, maybe the Tragically Hip. No one's interested in something you didn't do. Wheat Kings, Tragically Hip. And teach conditions, not positions. With that, I will leave you. I had one other little thing here. I'm just going to go on. I saw something today which I thought was really important. For those of us that teach, you can always think that when you started, you probably weren't great. Maya Angelou said, I'm going to talk louder. We always believe we're doing our best, and we probably are. Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. Thank you.
First time we heard the music. I didn't know somebody was playing piano back there, but that's right. I thought it was KT's jacket, but it's now time for the Player of the Year awards. The Mike Weir Player of the Year award. We're excited for this year's winner from the Desert Bloom Golf Club in the Alberta zone, Dillon Batsel. Last year, Dillon placed 2nd at the PGA Championship of Canada, 8th at the PGA Assistants Championship of Canada, 3rd at the PGA of Alberta Zone Championship, and 2nd at the PGA of Alberta Assistants Championship. Congratulations, Dillon.
What an honor it is to be here tonight. There's so many talented professionals and players in this room right now. I can't help but be inspired to get into next year. To give you a little bit of insight into my year this year, I started out the year with a 9mm disc herniation in my L5-S1 joint. I didn't really know that I was even going to play a full schedule, and so I stumbled upon this program that allowed a kind of specific rehab on that disc herniation, and it actually kind of like sounds like a snake oil story. It completely got me to a position where I could play. So it's kind of been a little bit of a roller coaster year. Started out the year and I was playing okay, got 3 hole-in-ones in July, which was weird, and finished the year and was actually kind of disappointed. Not because I didn't think I played good, but trying to, when I'm playing events, obviously the goal is to win. And I didn't win an event this year, even though I played really good. So in December when I got the call, it was a very nice surprise because I wasn't really aware of how they gave out the award, and it was just basically a point system. So very honored to win this award. I think I started playing golf the year that Mike Weir won the Masters in 2003. Before I get that music, I have a lot of people to thank. First person or the first group that I want to thank would be the Desert Bloom Golf Course. In 2019, we had a group of individuals in Medicine Hat buy the course, and they asked me to come with them, and it's been a great ride. I'm very proud of the work that we've done in Desert Bloom, and hopefully that we continue to do. The second group that I want to thank would be the PGA of Canada and the PGA of Alberta. Every morning I wake up and I kind of look forward to the next competitive round. Obviously it's a little bit more difficult at this time of year, but I love competitive golf, and for them to give us a platform to play is truly amazing, and I look forward to it, and I thank you guys for that. I also want to thank my girlfriend who is here with me tonight. She's been with me for the highs and for the lows and everything in between. Achieving anything successful or anything meaningful wouldn't be the same if I wouldn't be able to celebrate with you. So thank you very much. And lastly, I would like to thank my parents who are here with us tonight as well. I'm not sure why an immigrant from Russia and an immigrant from Hong Kong decided to play golf at 40 years old, but I'm very happy that they did. They turned out to be very good golfers, and they've been very supportive of me since I was a junior. So thank you guys very much. And last thing that I'll say, I agree. I think the game of golf is in a great spot right now, and I think a lot of people in the room here are to thank for that. So thank you guys, and have a great night.
Congratulations. Now it's time for the Brooke Henderson Female Player of the Year Award. And I've got to know Brooke a little bit, and she's very proud to have her name on this illustrious award. And this year, really honored to present this to Christine Wong from Savage Creek Golf Club in the British Columbia zone. I got to know Christine a little bit through the women's championships and been able to travel with her a little bit. And what an ambassador, what a leader. She's runner-up at both the PGA Women's Championship of Canada and the BC PGA British Columbia Women's Championship. She's a leader, she's a mentor, she's a great player, great representative of what we have here in Canada. So Christine, without further ado, congratulations.
Gotta lower this little thing up here. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm incredibly honored and grateful to stand here tonight as a recipient of the PGA of Canada Brooke Henderson Award. To be associated with Brooke Henderson's name is truly humbling. Brooke has redefined what's possible for Canadian golf through her talent, work ethic, and the way she represents our country. What makes this award especially meaningful to me is that Brooke and I grew up playing junior golf together on the Team Canada national women's team. I had the opportunity to see her dedication up close long before the world did, which makes her impact on our game even more inspiring. Thank you to the PGA Canada for the recognition and for the continued support you provide to professionals across the country. Being a part of this association has shaped my career and connected me with an incredible community that truly cares about the future of golf. Early in my career, I felt pressure to fit a certain mold. Over time, I learned that the moment I stopped trying to fit in and started being myself was when I truly found my place. To the women and girls in our industry, keep going. Be confident, be bold, and be unapologetically you, no matter what others think. I'm often known for being authentic and maybe a little crazy in my own way, but that's just me. And I believe when we embrace who we are, we give others permission to do the same. Thank you to my husband and family for your unwavering support, to my sister for being here tonight, and to my white dog Shiloh for keeping me grounded, and to TaylorMade for being a trusted partner over the years and for your continued belief in me. This award reminds me of why I love this game, to compete, to teach, and to give back. Thank you again for this incredible honor, and congratulations to all of the award winners.
Don't worry, Christina. Golf pros are all a little bit crazy sometimes. The 8th award, the Jack McLaughlin Junior Leader of the Year Award. This year, the Junior Leader of the Year Award has been supported by Upswing Golf. The winner, Upswing Golf, will be providing the recipient and their club gear for their junior golf program. This year's recipient from Wildwood Golf Club in Saskatchewan, Jason Schneider. Jason leads an extensive and diverse range of junior programs at Wildwood, introducing young players to the game and creating pathways to keep them engaged long-term. From Learn to Golf programs, junior sections, camps, and skills competition to competitive team training, his programs provide a structured, safe, and welcoming environment for golfers of all abilities. His impact extends well beyond the club, including 15 years of involvement with Autism Services of Saskatoon, coaching high-functioning youth with autism, serving as head coach of the Walter Murray's high school golf team, and delivering First Tee programs through Golf Canada. Congratulations, Jason.
I'm getting extra time right now. Good evening. It's an honor and a privilege to receive the Jack McLaughlin Junior Leader of the Year Award. I am extremely humbled by this, as I know there are so many great PGA of Canada members who are doing amazing things in junior golf across the country. Working with youth is my passion, whether it's in the classroom teaching mathematics or financial literacy, or at the golf course with my juniors, First Tee, high school athletes, or those that are off to college. I have many people to thank, which include my parents, who got me into the game around the same time that I learned to walk and skate. My dad, for all the early morning rounds at the lake, and my mom, who secretly watched me pass my PAT during bad weather thanks to the course marshal. My amazing wife, Catherine, who is here with me tonight. Your support and hard work helping me organize our busy lives so that I can balance family, school teaching, and golf coaching. Your help allows me to be present wherever I am and be the best teacher, coach, and more importantly, father and husband that I can be. I also need to mention two gentlemen who may not know it, but their influences have made me who I am today. My late elementary phys ed teacher, Mr. Russ Regier, who is the reason that I got into teaching. His amazing ability to get the best out of everybody, no matter their skill level. And the original boss man, Rob Lee, who not only gave me my first job at Wilder Golf Course at the age of 12, but also led the way in junior golf. And I'm extremely lucky to have both of these men in my life. Their impact has been huge. I lastly want to mention my late boss, Abe Buckle, who many of you will know. Over the past few years, he's been extremely supportive of me, allowing me to do what I like to do without batting an eye. I know he's here with me today, watching, and he might even be smiling. Thank you, everybody. Having a wonderful 2026.
Next on the docket is our Warren Crosby Community Leader of the Year. This year's recipient of the Warren Crosby Community Leader of the Year Award from Highland Pacific Golf Club in British Columbia, Mr. Jeff Palmer. Jeff has redefined what community leadership looks like in the golf industry through his signature initiative, the annual Mood Swing Golf for Mental Health Tournament. More than a fundraising event, Mood Swing has become a platform for open dialogue, stigma reduction, creating safe spaces where professional golfers share their mental health journeys alongside their competitive achievements. This courageous approach has helped normalize mental health conversations in sport and provided powerful role models for young people navigating similar challenges. His initiatives had tangible impact, particularly for youth living with mental illness in Greater Victoria. Funds raised enabled students to participate in mental health summits, develop peer support skills, and to return to their schools as mental health wellness ambassadors, creating ripple effects that extend far beyond the golf course. This is much needed in our community, and we're very proud to present this award, the Warren Crosby Community Leader Award, to Jeff Palmer. Jeff?
Wow, this is awesome. So great to be here, and first of all, thank everybody for your time. I honor it, and congratulations to the nominees and the winners of all these great awards. Also want to thank CEO KT. Kevin, thank you and your team, and Tiffany and Remy for putting on this great night, and to TPC Osprey Valley as well. As a special thanks also to PGA of Canada professional Warren Crosby, who set the bar in terms of leadership and community engagement. And I had the opportunity to speak to Warren a couple weeks ago, and it makes the award that much more special. So thanks to Warren. Leadership is a privilege to better the lives of others, and leadership isn't accomplished without the support of a team of other great people. So I've got to thank the visionaries of Highland Pacific Golf, the Plaster family, who provides the canvas upon which myself and my team get to fling our paint upon. And thanks to our operations team, including head professional Callum Ashby, Superintendent Jeff Sheffield, our food and beverage manager Fred Green, and for their entire teams for delivering outstanding service every day. Also to our preferred partners, Bruce and Andy from Callaway Golf Canada, Bob Els, Sam Gordon, and Daniela Pacheco from Levelware, and especially to the CEO of CMHABC, Johnny Morris. It's an honor to serve that community, and I really look forward to continuing the work for many years to come. And lastly, but mostly, my wife Karen, who couldn't be here tonight. Her leadership and guidance means the world to me, and thank her. So everyone have a great night, celebrate, and have a great 2026. Thank you.
The next award is the Dick Munn Executive Professional of the Year. I'm pleased to announce the winner from Monaghan Golf Incorporated in British Columbia, Mr. Tom Monaghan. Tom established a company in 2009 after securing the contract to operate Fraser View Golf Course for the Vancouver Park Board. Since then, he has grown the organization into one of Western Canada's most respected golf management companies. Under Tom's leadership, Monaghan Golf Incorporated has expanded from a single facility to a portfolio of 7 golf courses across British Columbia, serving more than 350,000 rounds annually and generating over $10 million in revenue. In 2025, the company achieved a historic milestone by being awarded the operations contract for all 3 City of Vancouver municipal golf courses, the first single operator to do so. Tom oversees a robust executive team and nearly 200 seasonal staff, including 19 PGA of Canada professionals, while maintaining a culture of collaboration, accountability, and exceptional employee retention. Congratulations, Tom.
Can't believe I got to go after Jeff Palmer. He's so good on the mic. I'll be honest, usually I prefer to just wing it, but some people on my team said I can get a little boring if I do that, so decided to jot a few things down. And everybody thanked their wife, but I figured if I thanked my wife, I'd be a puddle up here, but thank you, Sean, because she's going to see it on the video. She's my rock, so thanks. First, I'd like to congratulate all the award winners and nominees, Hall of Fame inductees, and of course, Peter Broome. I've known Peter for a long time, and he's an amazing gentleman, and thank you so much for what you've done for the PGA and all the members. I'm truly humbled to receive this award, and while my name is on this, it really belongs to my entire team. As any golf professional knows, the real secret to a successful business is surrounding yourself with people who can do everything better than you can. I've certainly done that, and I'm incredibly grateful for their hard work. And James Presnell's here, he's my COO. Thanks, Jimmy. I feel very lucky every day to live the career that I've always wanted and to help grow the game we all love. Thank you to the PGA of BC, PGA of Canada. This recognition means so much to me, and thank you very much, and have a good night. No music for me.
Our next award is the Pat Fletcher Retailer of the Year Award. And at this time, I'd like to congratulate the winner of this award from the TPC Toronto at Osprey Valley in the Ontario Zone, Jerry Butler. Jerry? TPC Toronto hosts more than 58,000 rounds annually across its 3 championship golf courses, North, Hoot, and Heatherlands, placing it among the busiest premier public golf destination in the country. Under Butler's leadership, the golf shops have evolved into dynamic retail environments that serve as both a commercial center and a storytelling platform for the TPC Toronto brand. Jerry dedicates the majority of his role to retail strategy and merchandising and remains deeply hands-on in all aspects of the operation, from long-term planning to daily execution across 2 distinct pro shop settings. The retail environment extends the memory of each golfer's visit through exclusive merchandise, limited edition collections, and activations tied to national events such as the RBC Canadian Open and the Osprey Valley Open. At this time, I'd like to really congratulate Jerry Butler, TPC Toronto.
Wow, thank you so much. This is an honor. Thank you, Tiffany and Remy, for putting this on, to our owner, Chris, as well as the friends at Echo for hosting this evening. Thank you so much. To receive the Pat Fletcher PGA of Canada Award, it's an incredibly special honor. Pat Fletcher is a true Canadian golf icon, and his legacy of professionalism, leadership, and excellence has helped shape Canadian golf and retail as we know it. To be associated with his name is something that I'm incredibly proud of. Thank you to the PGA of Canada, as well as the PGA of Ontario, the selection committees, for the recognition. To be acknowledged by my peers in this industry means more to me than I can put in words. Retail is not a solo effort, and this award absolutely belongs to the team that's around me. Our GM, Terry Kim, Director of Golf, Brad Parkins, Chris Carmel, Shane Longstreet, the entire Osprey Valley staff. Your passion, your attention to detail, and genuine care for every customer is what makes our shop special every single day. You set the standard, and I'm proud to be able to work alongside all of you. I also want to sincerely thank our ownership team, Chris and Laura Humeniuk, for your leadership, your trust, your unwavering support. Your vision and your belief in investing in people and customer experience creates an environment where excellence is possible. Thank you. To our partners and our vendors, thank you for your support and your collaboration. I want to give a special thank you to the friends at Acushnet, Ted Manning, Mike Rowan, Matt, Tim, Steve, the entire team, as well as our friends at Levelware, Herbert, Bob Els, Mike, Sarah, Ryan, the entire Levelware crew. Your partnership, your trust, and your commitment to quality allow us to push boundaries and continuously raise the bar, so thank you. To our members and our customers, thank you so much for choosing us, supporting us, and challenging us to be better every single day. Lastly, to my wife, Michelle, my beautiful wife, Michelle, my beautiful children, William and Ava, who you hear clacking bricks in the back corner there, you're everything to me. Your love, your patience, and your constant support sit behind every long day, every challenge, and every success. None of this happens without you. I love you more than words can say. I'm incredibly grateful, deeply proud, and motivated to keep raising the bar. Thank you again for this honor. It truly means a great deal to me. Thank you.
Last but not least, le dernier prix, le dernier méritage de la soirée. The final award is the Murray Tucker Golf Professional of the Year. This year's recipient, from Camelot Golf and Country Club in the Ottawa Zone, last season and recently appointed head professional at la Vallée du Richelieu Golf Club, du club de golf Camelot dans la zone d'Ottawa, et maintenant professionnel en titre au club de golf de la Vallée du Richelieu, M. Marc-Andre Pitre. Beyond his operational success, Marc-Andre has been a transformative leader within the Ottawa Zone, serving on its board for a decade and as president for 3 consecutive terms. He played a key role in strengthening governance, expanding programming, and growing member participation, while also championing initiatives such as Pro Junior, Pro Lady, and partnerships with Special Olympics Ottawa. Marc-Andre fut un leader dans la zone d'Ottawa avec son implication sur son conseil d'administration, où il a siégé comme président pendant 3 ans. Il a été également le représentant de la zone sur le conseil d'administration national de la PGA du Canada. Whether mentoring peers, leading at the national level, or revitalizing junior and women's programming at the club level, Marc-Andre consistently elevates the profession and those around him. Il supporte plusieurs initiatives, telles que les programmes juniors, les programmes pour dames, ainsi que des événements comme le Pro Junior, Pro Dames et les Olympiques spéciaux de la région d'Ottawa. Félicitations, congratulations, Marc-Andre.
Bonsoir tout le monde. I rehearsed a few times. I haven't cried in my rehearsal, but it might happen tonight. And Remy, I'd like another 2 minutes or so. First, congratulations to all the awards nominees. Just being nominated by your peers, whether at the zone level or at the national level, is something that feels really warm in your heart, and you need to cherish it. It certainly feels warm for me. L'année 2025 a été une année extraordinaire pour moi. J'ai débuté l'année avec un défi qui était difficile, avec des coupes budgétaires et une nouvelle direction stratégique de notre conseil d'administration. And in 2025, we had our most successful year in the golf department at Camelot. And the only way this was possible was because of the people that surrounded me. There's 2 specific individuals that I need to single out that helped me out in 25, one of them being Elizabeth Martin, my golf shop manager, and secondly, Cameron Boyd, who was my only assistant professional in 2025. And Cameron now has taken on a new role at the Royal Ottawa, and I'm really thankful for what he's done for myself, but also what we've accomplished together at Camelot. This award for me closes a loop of 17 years in the Ottawa Valley. Like Remy mentioned, I was there for quite a while. Served on the zone board for about a dozen years or so, 3 years as president. Loved every single year in Ottawa. And a new loop opened up quelque part au mois d'août lorsque Martin Boucher m'a lâché un coup de fil pour savoir si j'étais intéressé de déménager à la Vallée du Richelieu. Et je suis tellement heureux de faire partie d'une équipe extraordinaire qui m'accueille à bras ouverts et avec qui je vais être capable de partager ma passion. Martin, Michel, l'équipe de la Vallée, j'ai très hâte d'être avec vous pour les années à suivre. there's key individuals that helped me throughout my path, and some of them in Ottawa, mentors and also mentees that I believe it's reciprocal, and we need to learn from the ones that also we're trying to groom. So thanks a lot to Paul Carruthers, Mark Peterson, Caroline Baxter at Camelot Golf Club, General Peter Atkinson, and Barry Descloud, and some close friends as Scott Johnson, Roger Beale, Sarah Landry, and Matt Peterson. J'aime pas bien la musique classique, là, Rémi, là. Thanks to Bruce Carroll and the family from Callaway Golf that embraced me about 6 or 7 years ago. The connections that I've made there have made me a much better golf professional and a better individual. Merci, Bruce, pour tout ce que tu fais pour moi. Is there any way to close that? No? All right. My parents are here tonight. My dad, Jerry Piette, who's a legendary in the Quebec zone. Papa, merci de m'avoir passé la passion de l'industrie du golf. Merci de m'avoir donné le courage de faire ça pour ma carrière. Merci grandement pour ce que tu as fait pour moi. My family, my wife is here. She flew in. She put the kids in the cage this morning. We have 4 of them. So my 4 children, Thomas, Benjamin, Elise, and Bridget. My wife, Katie, who's the rock, who organizes me and allows me to wake up in the morning, go to the club, and do what I love to do. Merci beaucoup. And the final note I want to share with you is the reason why I'm into this business is because of some words that my dad gave me when I started to teach golf. He said, son, he said, you'll see when you'll take a beginner golfer that's going to throw a golf ball up in the air after 30 minutes. You'll have a junior that's going to win his first club championship, or your A player that's going to break par. He said they all have that same spark in their eye, and that's what you're going to work for, that spark. And I believe that the golf industry is in a really, really good spot. Let's try to keep that spark up, but let's brighten it up all together. Merci beaucoup, bonne soirée, bon show tout le monde.
They stopped it just for Marc-Andre because I'm scared of him. Félicitations, Marc-Andre. This was the last award. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your support. Thank you to our CEO, Kevin Thistle, who does a great job. To our staff that prepared this evening, Stéphanie, Matt, Brendan, and the entire team at the PGA of Canada. Merci à nos partenaires, TPC Toronto, Echo, Upswing, Golf Away Tour et TaylorMade pour votre contribution à cette belle soirée. Thank you to TPC Toronto, Echo, Upswing Golf, Golf Away Tours, and TaylorMade Golf for supporting this special event. And we'll hope to see you next year. And thank you to our recipients. You kept it under 2 minutes, most of you. So thank you. Have a good show. See you next year.